What is up, everybody? Welcome back to GTA Online. And well, guys, in this video we will be taking a look at the agency deal. Now this, I believe, is the fifth one I'm covering here, so I think there's six, maybe more. I believe there's seven. Who actually knows? Honestly, there's probably more contracts we don't even know about. But anyway, guys, jumping right into this right now. So starting right off with this one, so you have to do the entry point on this one in order to do the second setup there, and then finally the last part. So starting right off, guys, let's jump right into this right now at the entry point. Okay, so once you arrive at the substation here, it will require you to find the clipboard and take a picture of it. So for this, what I normally do is go in from the back area here and sneak my way in. It does depend on where the clipboard is actually going to be, but I have noticed it's normally in the front area over here. It's really not too far, I notice, into it. So when I normally find this myself, guys, don't worry about these guys here either. They do not bother you. When I normally get this myself, it's normally in this room here. But if it's not, it may be outside as well. But I have noticed it's normally in here, so I wouldn't go too crazy looking for it. I notice it's always in this building. So for that, I'd come in from the back area there and get a picture of it. And then that's pretty much it for this first part. You just grab a picture, send it to Cess, and then she'll start talking to you again, and then you head out of here. All you guys have to do once you get to the subway tunnel is basically head down there, whatever vehicle you feel like using. This one does not need a specific vehicle. You just pretty much use Mark II, Scramjet, Vigilante, whatever you feel like doing. Head down into the tunnel here until you get to the point on where she wants to take a picture of the door area. So guys, if you're ever wondering, this is kind of tricky on what door you guys have to take a picture of, you're running around this area looking for, you'll notice that she will send you a text looking for a keypad and a camera. So what you guys want to do is look around the doors, but quick little tip here, it's always going to be this door right here when you guys come down here. It's always this one. I notice it's never a different one, so if you walk right up to here and grab a picture of it, it will always be this door. This one does not change. I've done this one a good amount of times, and it's always this door. So to keep that in mind, once you send that to her, she'll contact you again, and that will already complete this setup. Alright guys, so now that the entry point mission is completed, let's move on to the second mission now that this is unlocked, called the security pass. Alright guys, so once you arrive over to the deal here, now for me I had to come all the way out to the McKenzie airfield. For this will be a bunch of enemies you have to kill, but Cess will send you a picture of the enemy you are looking for to get the little like pass thing from him. So there's the image for me. So you want to go in there and basically, well, honestly destroy everything. You could pretty much use whatever vehicle you want for this, but obviously I'm going to use the Mark II here and just have some fun with it. You could fly around, you could shoot rockets, whatever you really feel like doing, just killing all the enemies here, trying to find the person that you're looking for to grab the security pass from them. Do keep in mind they will jump in this car here that seems to be armored and drive away as well, I noticed, so do watch out for that. And I notice it is a little hard to blow up at times, so as you guys will see here, it will now show up on the map on the person you want to take out. I have noticed, like I said, this could be a little weird at times, so do keep an eye out. The vehicle is a bit armored, so I notice it doesn't get blown up very easily, and then after that, once they're taken out, you guys can head over here and grab what you're looking for. Once you guys pick up the security pass, you then can head back to your auto shop, and that will complete this setup. Once you guys arrive back at your auto shop, all you gotta do is pull in, and you then complete this mission, and you can finally start the last part of the contract. Alright, so now that you guys have completed those two setups, which to be 100% honest, those are probably the two easy setups in the entire contract like thingy, because honestly those are like super simple. Once those are done, guys, you can jump right into the final part of the contract here, which is the raid. Then you will then load up into this and it will, proceed to give you the weapons you'd like to use and all that. Once you guys arrive at the screen, you obviously can buy your armor, and then for the weapon loadout for this, guys, I highly recommend using the Hustler. The bullpup rifle makes this so much easier because there's a lot of enemies, they're armored, well, kind of, but they do shoot at you a lot, and it's good having a weapon that is good for range. That's why I highly recommend the Hustler loadout on this. Once you guys arrive at the entrance here, all you gotta do is use the keypad and go inside. Once you guys get inside, you will notice there'll be enemies literally everywhere for that matter, and honestly this can get a little rough at times. That's why I recommend the bullpup, because you can actually take the enemies out farther away. Like I said, this could be a little annoying at times. The enemies do hit pretty dang well on this. I recommend using this rifle honestly because you can shoot them all at a distance. Having a lot of snacks as well is a very good idea on this, so make sure you guys stock up on snacks before you jump into this. Try to take the enemies out that are close by, obviously, because it'll make this a lot more difficult than it should be. There'll be enemies pretty much around every single area over here, so wherever you guys go, do be wary that there's probably an enemy there somewhere. I have noticed that they pretty much hide, as you guys will see here, this guy to the left hiding right behind this little thing here. You can headshot the enemies pretty easily as well, but make sure, like I said, you guys have a lot of snacks because, well, these enemies shoot pretty dang good. They're not overpowered, but I see you're going to go through a lot of armor and stuff as well if it's your first run. When I first went through this, I was like, wow, I was not expecting these dudes to shoot this good. Alright, as you guys see here, there's a lot of enemies to the right here as well, so let's take them out. They can easily be headshotted if you aim a little to the upper area there. A lot of guys come through this tunnel area too, so try to get them before they all rush you crazily here. Watch your aim assist too, because it could mess you up just like that. If you guys happen to die, you will respawn. I don't think there's obviously no hard mode for these yet. Maybe there will be in time. Once you guys take the enemies out, you then can proceed forward here. This is why I recommend this loadout. Moving forward here, guys, watch out for enemies that hide as well, because they actually won't show up till you get close to them unless they shoot. They could be hiding behind crates and stuff like that. So do keep an eye out for them, and they could definitely be in the way. There'll definitely be enemies over here as well. So watch out for them when proceeding up here. Some people also use a shotgun loadout on this one, which actually would not be a bad idea, but personally I'm not going to run that, and then there'll be an enemy normally at the stairs up here as well. When you guys get to the top, though, there'll be some enemies hiding here as well, and they're kind of in weird places, but you can shoot through the glass here if you want. You guys see right there, just like that, you can't shoot through the glass. There'll be about 4 to 5 enemies up here, nothing crazy. One guy will always be in this room as well. Once that's done, guys, head over to the interrogation room and, well, get the security pass from this dude. Alright, then once you guys proceed to get, well, that item from that dude, you'll then notice that there's going to be some enemies here trying to attack you. Personally, it's really not too bad. There's a good amount, but when you come out of here, you'll notice down here there's a good amount of enemies standing here, and honestly, they'll literally all laser you through this tunnel, so be a little careful when trying to fight them. I recommend taking out the guy that's closest here first with this gun right here, and then moving up forward, taking out the guy that's already dead there, and then there'll be some guys hiding up here as well. I've actually died in this area more than the beginning, to be 100% honest, because it seems this area, well, the enemies just, I don't know what these dudes are on with their aim, but I definitely need some of that, whatever that is. They're probably using aim assist just like I am, obviously, so makes sense, I guess. But besides that, guys, you'll notice that there's always an enemy to the right here. I noticed this dude always seems to be over here, so watch out for him if you're all rushing down here just trying to get out of here as quick as you possibly can. And then besides that, there'll be some enemies you guys got to take out on the way out. Again, watch out for your health. That's why I recommend having some body armor and some snacks on you, because they definitely come in handy. I really like that Rockstar actually allowed me to grab snacks easily now instead of standing there spamming my button for 25 minutes. That was something else, wasn't it? Besides that, though, guys, that's pretty much it here. Just take the enemies out and head out of here. When you guys get out, there's going to be a nice little show out there as well. Basically a bunch of enemies. I recommend just getting in your car as fast as you can. A ton of cops out here trying to attack you, so I recommend getting in your car and just going. There's really no way to fight or reason to fight the enemies, honestly. I don't really see the point of doing it, so I would just get out of here as quickly as possible. Alright, now that you guys get out of the tunnel, then you're going to head over to the recipe location because, well, that's the next part of this mission. Honestly, these contracts are really fun, and I thought they were going to be really difficult at first. Maybe there'll be a hard mode that gives you more money. That'd be pretty cool. But besides that, guys, head over to the recipe, and that'll be the next part of the mission. Once you guys arrive at the location, they're going to want to look for the recipe. You're going to be looking for, basically a hump coming out of the ground there. They're not really too hard to spot, but they're definitely in a couple areas here. So you'll see the little square thing here on your map there. You're going to want to look. So I noticed one location can be right about there. And normally other locations are in these circular areas here. So do keep an eye out in these places for them as well. And basically just search around for it. Like I said, they're really not too hard to find. But sometimes they do hide, which can be a little frustrating. So guys, for me, it's actually down here on the bottom. You'll see the little hump there coming out of the ground. So you go over there and grab that real quick, and that'll get you the recipe. Once you guys grab the recipe, you then got to get back in your car and do not let the cops kill you, because that'll make this a lot more annoying. Get back in your car and then head over to the client, drop off the recipe, and that will complete the mission for you. Do keep in mind you do need to lose the police before you get there. Once you guys arrive at the house, you will then complete the contract there, and that's pretty much it. I noticed the drop-off for the client always seems to be this house here, so do keep that in mind. Just head up this way. Lose the police, and you'll be able to complete the contract pretty much with ease. This one's honestly, for me, one of the more easy ones. The two setups are super simple. Go over here and crash right into this dude's Challenger, and then you'll head over in a little cutscene, and you will complete the contract and get paid. Guys, when it comes to the mission, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in soon for the next contract.